In Italy, Giacomo is thought to be one of the finest trainers around, but he doesn't deal with dogs or horses, but with owls, figures of 8, looping the loop. Just watch what they do, to-wit, to-whoo.
Io vivo qui con mia moglie e 2 figli.
I live here with my wife and 2 children, but during the year we have 2 extra members. Come and see, it's 2 owls.
Che sono qui 2 civette.
In a corner of Tuscany, Alfio Gianzali carries on an age-old tradition. He's one of the few remaining owl trainers. For Alfio, September is synonymous with competition, the only one in the world for owl trainers that takes place in Crespina. Alfio trains hard, at least 2 hours a day, putting his nocturnal chum Freddie through his paces. Alfio got his owls only 2 months ago because since 1992 it's been forbidden by law to own an owl. Nowadays, it's the Owl Breeding Center in Crespina that lends the birds to the trainers for a while. Afterwards, he'll have to give them back.
Anche una cosa che ora richiedono molto è farla venire.
One of the figures required most often is handling and releasing and returning to the hand.
E un'altra cosa difficilissima è questa, guarda.
The most difficult move is this one. Watch. There you are. That's the hardest, because the owl always has to fly into the wind. But in doing a complete turn, the wind comes behind it, and the owl tends to fly off in that direction.
Nella parte dove del vento. Vi faccio vedere anche cosa.
Watch what else he can do.
Cosa fa?
And to get Freddie on top form, Alfio spoils him rotten. I'm going to watch telly with Freddie. The little hunter watches TV with the family and also shares his master's meals.
Freddy sta pure a tavola con noi.
Freddie's like one of the family. He acts like one of the family. He eats with us and he loves pasta. Like any athlete, owls need a balanced diet, and in Italy that means spaghetti! It's competition day in Crespina, and the trainers arrive with their champions to the admiration of the crowd of fans. The origins of this event date back to the 18th century when the owls were trained to hunt larks. The trainers would come to show their birds for sale or to hire out their own services for hunting expeditions. Today, lark hunting is banned, and only a handful of men continue the owl tradition exclusively for this event. To win the competition, the contestants have only one short chance before the jury. Just a few minutes of figures with evocative names like the Holy Ghost, the Lap, the Half Moon, or the Renaissance, all in the pure and simple folk tradition. The competition goes off as planned, drawing in people from miles around. It's very beautiful. I hope it will keep going every year. There's a big crowd and it's very interesting. The owls are wonderful. It's all highly fascinating.
Proprio una cosa affascinante.
Wonderful. Well done as usual. Silence, please. Alfio is the last trainer to go, and he decides to compete as only the oldest in the crowd will have seen before without the line. Unattached, the owl could fly off at any moment. A shout or a sudden noise could scare it away. Above the hushed crowd, Alfio sets Freddie soaring free, and their spirits are as one. Alfio has won again, but this time with style.
Sono arrivato primo.
I took first place, but the main thing is the owl flew unhindered, free as the wind. The owls will be going back to the center to nest. Next year at the Crespina Fair, it will be their offspring's turn. It's a long, long story.